So one of my recent columns in Scientific American is what was called Sky Gods for Skeptics, or as I used to call it, aliens for atheists. Basically, the idea is that aliens and extraterrestrials in our imagination, we haven't found any yet, so they're all in our imagination, are often portrayed as these almost godlike deities. You know, they're super advanced technologically, scientifically, morally. You know, they've somehow overcome war and poverty and these sorts of things. And so I got to thinking about this. It's very similar to the religious impulse, which is that we're not alone. There is something out there more powerful than us, who knows about us and cares about us, who loves us. You know, that's the kind of deep religious impulse. We're not alone. And that's the same impulse people get when they think about extraterrestrials. Even so, and the crux of my article in Scientific American was there was a new paper published that showed that people that have this longing, you know, so there's variation in this. Some people have more of that longing than others. Those that have that longing but are not religious are more likely to believe extraterrestrials are out there. In other words, if you have the religious beliefs, you know, God, Jesus, Muhammad, whatever your religion is, you don't really need the aliens, so you're satisfied with that. But if you don't have that, then you're more likely to go for the extraterrestrial hypothesis as a viable one, in the sense that it makes me feel good. Because let's face it, religions have no more evidence for God than scientists have for extraterrestrials. It's all imagination and speculation based on reason and logic and arguments, but we still don't have any empirical evidence. So short of that, I find it interesting that it becomes sort of an emotional appeal, or a deep desire for us to feel like there's somebody else out there, and I'm not alone. And let's face it, that does feel good. And there's nothing wrong with that. But we should always suspend judgment until we actually have evidence for this. We may be the only ones in the cosmos that are sentient beings. And if so, all the more reason we should care for our world and each other, because that would mean this is it.